I just broke her hand, apparently. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're doing a high five, and he took it too seriously.
You gotta sell it. You gotta get...
Not that serious.
It's a high five. It's always serious. I'm Kevin Pereira, everybody. It's Wednesday, August 8th. We're coming to you live from the G4 studios right here in Los Angeles.
That's right. On today's show, we'll check out a man who literally has a tail. You have to see it to believe it when we go around the net. Plus, the iMac wasn't the only thing Apple revamped this week. We'll tell you about all the upgrades to the iLife software suite and the feed.
I was just making sure your hands were better. But do you really care about Apple? I mean, that's the question. Do Macs live up to their image, or are they just computers with a pretty case? We're going to find out in the loop. And Will O'Neill takes a look at Creative's new iPod Shuffle Killer Engadgetron.
It's easier to swallow.
Thank you, thank you. But now let's give thanks to the web for our daily dose of awesome.
All praise, the top 5 things in Around the Net.
We're starting off the list today with some alternative lifestyle avians.
Yeah, this is a website called fearthegaychicken.com. Did you start this?
I wish I was that creative.
Of gay chicken. This is all we know.
It really is. It's the queen. Thank you, first of all.
Yeah, he
and
really
second of all, there are no winners
Don't
in
play
gay
with
chicken.
this guy. Okay, you guys, this is the site, and yet it's oddly hypnotic.
Here it is.
Bakak.
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 Yeah. Fearthegaychicken.com.
Yeah.
I think this could...
That's all it does,
First
right?
of all, I want that jacket. Second of all, this could finally be the site that dethrones Zombo as the least useful place on the internet. I think
Some
it could be.
people like Zombo.
Well, anything is possible at ZomboCon.
But really, Kevin, that's not for us to say. That's for historians to decide long after we're gone.
Very true.
They will
Very
analyze
true. I'm sorry,
our show.
I jumped the gun. You're right.
Yeah, no,
Right.
just wait for it.
Well, coming in at number 4 today is a new look inside Guitar Hero 3.
That's right. Everyone's been working their fret fingers overtime in anticipation of the game, but it looks like we'll need to hire a personal finger trainer, because here's a clip of one of the songs from the game, courtesy of fan site Score Hero.
Come on,
That's not easy.
That's ridiculous. Is what you have to mash the green button like you're poking the bald man in the boat.
That's extra,
like,
right? I was joking.
That's ridiculous. The song is Through the Fire and Flames. It's by Dragon Force. They're a metal band that we had on our show, actually. Great band, great song, but come on, forget Freebird. This song will destroy your fingers.
Confident looking at those?
Not at all. I'm like, you know what, at this point, like, I'm retiring the axe. I give.
Yeah.
I give.
Really? Joel Gordon wouldn't do that?
No, of course. Well, he's all man.
He really is.
And then,
but you guys, worry not, gay chicken over here. Worry not, novice shredders. That song, I'm just saying,
They're unrelated.
Okay. You guys, that is a bonus track, so you don't actually have to conquer it to beat the game, so don't worry.
Right, but if you don't conquer it, we'll still think less of you.
Definitely. And Kevin, that means you have to
I will
conquer
practice.
it.
I will destroy that song on this show on Expert.
Really?
Done.
And how much practice do you want?
How often do I lie on the show? Do you really believe me? Are you kidding me? I'm not going to touch that song.
Kevin, you have, from the day it comes out, you have a full 5 days.
Okay, done.
7 days. We'll give Monday to Monday.
Give me a week. Give me a week to unlock it, and then a week to
own it. The day that it comes out, then you have to be back a week after that.
Done.
All right, there it is. You guys, coming in at number 3 today is a hilarious video of child beating.
And what video of child beating isn't hilarious?
Mine were hilarious.
Am I right?
Yeah, it's great. It's funny. A little crazy Chinese lady hitting me.
Oh.
Chopsticks.
Just poking you? Or?
No, she would hit. She'd take
Just
off
thwack?
her shoe. And, yeah, it's pretty good. She has distance, too.
Sorry to hear
right there
that.
in
Mine was more emotional.
Oh, yeah?
Which didn't translate well.
Yeah, well, you're not good enough. So.
No. I'm never going to be good enough. This video was directed by a local LA action choreographer and director. His name is Jeff Centauri.
Yeah, I win. All right. Huh?
Yeah, okay. I enjoyed it, but
The baby boot to the head is the best.
there's nothing better than than somebody less than you getting kicked in the head.
Yeah,
It's great.
I agree.
But I think that Jeff should have left it alone and let him. I mean, we don't need to see.
He missed the natural out.
Yeah,
the natural out was boot to the head. You're done.
Yeah. But I have to say, Jeff made sure to mention that no children were harmed in the making of this video, so we have to say that too. But it'd been better if they were hurt.
Kind of takes the fun out of it.
Yeah, actually. I mean, who wants that?
Well done, Jeff.
And number 2 today is what everyone is talking about. Barry Bonds breaking the home run record. Kinda.
Yeah, well, see, that's the thing. You know, last night, the controversial athlete hit number 756, beating the mark that Hank Aaron held for 33 years. But who really cares about that? I mean, really, because the magic moment was when a rumble was set off in the stands for the prized ball. That was what I cared about.
Now, baseball experts value the ball at $400,000, and it was caught by a 22-year-old kid from New York. Here is footage shot from the stands.
Oh, look at this. Humanity at its best.
Tackling. Now, this is the best part. He's a Mets fan, and he was there. The kid's face got bloodied, and all his clothes were practically ripped from his body, but he actually hung onto the ball.
Yeah, the dude selling the carnation ice cream, though, he didn't fare so well. He was trampled and sadly just found out he
he was on his way to Australia on a trip or something, and he just happened to stop by the game.
And police had to escort him out of the stadium for safety all over the baseball.
Yeah, but it's a lot of money, so I'm glad he held on to it. You don't really care?
No, well, I mean, I saw it, and I'm like, I care. It's like it was a huge moment. You know, I had my mom, of all people, calling me like, he's up at bat. I'm like,
I was having dinner. and I heard this entire bar just erupt, and everyone started singing Happy Birthday.
Oh.
I don't get that.
That's, different, a little bit different. But
yeah. But you guys, it's not all happy news for Barry Bonds. There's talk of one day having an asterisk next to his name in the record book.
Yes, and the old star is used to indicate a record.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. You know, it's a record that, well, the little star, the asterisk, if you will, says that it's been tainted by some sort of circumstance, like abusing steroids to hit home runs.
Or, you know, what he did was he just didn't answer it, so there's a question there.
Yeah, but why wait when you can pass judgment now, though?
That's right. T-shirts are already available online, and with a couple clicks, you can let everyone know what you think about the biggest fraud in sports.
I like that shirt. It's kind of nice. Finally, topping off the internet today, it's a shocking, disturbing video that will shatter your worldview. I'm, like, still shaken to the core after seeing it this morning. I'm not a fan.
Well, I actually don't think it's that big of a deal. It's actually pretty cool. It's a dude with a tail. It is rare, but it's a well-known genetic condition that gives some people, it's more of like a little extra junk fused to the top of their trunk. It's common.
It's disturbing. This is a clip from a Japanese show, which is the, internet's main source for tail videos, actually.
その尻尾を見せてください。
分かったよ。すると男は立ち上がり、後ろを向き、自分のズボンを下ろし出した。リサとコインは恋を失った。そこには、なんと、これは長い尻尾。
Come on.
What?
Why do we do this on our show? Why do we have to? That's so gross.
Wait, hold on. I really don't. Honestly, guys, I don't see what the big deal is. It's a natural. I said there's people who have tails. It's a normal genetic. It's common.
Dangly wet Casper dog. It just didn't look real.
No.
Like it's not cool.
No, hold on. I have to say this. Before I've said things about little people and it's hurt their feelings, and I don't think that people who have tails should feel bad about this.
Screw the tailies. That's disturbing.
No, some people.
Why are you standing up for them of all people?
I'm not kidding. I think that some people have genetic disorders and it's not their fault, and you shouldn't be laughing at them. I think we showed it because
I think
it
it's
lets people know that people have these.
Raise your hand if you've ever had a tail. Round of applause. Yeah, no, exactly. Nobody.
Yeah, Kevin. Yeah. So,
really?
Yeah, I had a tail.
No, because I've seen you in bikini shots, and I've peeked in on the dressing room a couple times. Like, there's no extra flesh dangling.
No,
back there.
I used to have a tail. Okay, I had a tail. And I do bikini shots, and I was modeling, so I had to take it off. But it's not that big of a deal. I actually keep it on my mantle, and I'm proud of it. It's my tail.
What?
For more virals, go to g4tv.com/AroundTheNet and sign up for the Around the Net podcast. It's more exciting than church.
Right now, it's time for the only news you need to know. Here's Layla Cayley in the feed headlines.
Thanks, guys. Here's what's coming up in the feed. First, we have the full details on Apple's launch of iLife and what it could mean to you. Plus, the former kindergarten cop vows to bring back the California law protecting video games from children. And we'll have the latest casting news on the new J.J. Abrams Star Trek film. It's all coming your way in just a few minutes, but first, back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Layla. Now let's hear from you from the army of monitor heads. It's our video viewer mail.
Here's some Zach from New York. Here's from Zach.
Hi, I'm getting a new Xbox 360 from a friend of mine for like $50. and I wanted to know, should I wait and buy Halo 3, or should I buy games right now like Overlord and all those other games?
Oh,
Well, the deal sounds great, but I don't trust it. $50 for 360?
Does it have 3 rings?
Yeah, 3 red rings when you boot it up?
Yeah.
Because it's either that or it's just stolen.
Yes, but, you know, okay, if it is stolen, then who cares? You didn't steal it. He stole it. So you're not, you know, no karma on you. BioShock, Madden 08, I don't know. I really want Assassin's Creed and Halo 3.
Yeah, look, there's plenty of good games to play with, plenty on the live arcade as well.
Wait till September when those, you know, when Assassin's Creed and Halo 3 come out.
Look, if you have a chance to get a 360 for $50, go for it.
Yeah,
do it now.
spend the extra money on something else.
Just make sure it works, please.
Yeah.
But now let's say you're not excited about the 360. Maybe Digital Warrior.
Hello, AOTS crew. This is Stefan Herford from Franco Kuma in California. I was wondering, do you think it's better if Marvel started releasing the movies like they're doing with Iron Man?
Yes.
I think it's actually...
Unequivocally.
Yeah, it's actually, Iron Man is the first movie that Marvel is actively producing along with Paramount, and I think it's really cool because when I was talking to Favreau about it, he was saying that they really wanted to keep it very true to the comics, and I think that in the past, people do a movie, they're like, you know, let's just make a big budget movie and kind of do what we think works and take,
well, look at the last Hulk film and look at the reaction it got from the fans. And then you talk about the hype for the upcoming Hulk film, which should make up for it, hopefully. I mean, that's the thing. And again, if Iron Man so far, from what we've seen, is any indication of Marvel's ability to handle their franchises, then I think fans are in for a huge treat. Yeah, I think at the end of the day, people just have to stay true to the work that people love in the beginning and don't pick and choose what works. And I guess, you know, Marvel, you know, saying, you know what? You can do our movie, but we have to be involved, and that's a great decision to be made. Yeah, you can't. It's hard to sell out to the man if you are the man in that situation. Then you're just selling.
All right. Thanks for the question, but we have to move on.
My logic is flawless. Don't question me. Right now, it's time for the only news you need to know.
After you said your
I'm just amazed by my own brilliance. Man, I'm good. Here it is. It's in the feed.
Thanks, guys. I'm Layla Kaylee, and it's time to start the feed. Redesigned iMac hardware wasn't the only thing that got Apple fans excited yesterday. Steve Jobs also announced several major upgrades to .Mac and iLife. Apple increased their .Mac online storage space from 1 to 10 gigabytes and streamlined their photo viewing software. In iLife, Apple gave some major upgrades to iPhoto, which can now automatically organize your snapshots into dated albums and has improved editing tools. Apple also gave iMovie a complete redesign, as well as tweaks and updates to GarageBand and the iWork suite. The software is available now, and iLife will come pre-installed on all new Mac computers. After 2 years of fighting, it's still safe to buy violent video games in California, well, for now at least. The California game law, which would ban the sale of violent video games to those under 18, has been shut down by federal courts and deemed unconstitutional. Every game deemed violent would have to have an additional parental warning, and those who broke the law would face a $1,000 fine. Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger said, quote, "I will vigorously defend this law and appeal it to the next level." The controversy over O.J. Simpson's appearance in All-Pro Football 2K8 is far from over thanks to a recent court ruling. Simpson was found civilly responsible for the deaths of his ex-wife and Ron Goldman, must give any money earned from the game to the Goldman family. With a $33.5 million judgment hanging over his head, O.J. must turn over all financial documents associated with Take-Two's games and other records as well. Privacy advocates and paranoids beware, Google has added more cities to its Street View map. You can now view and stroll through high-quality photos of most of the downtown areas of San Diego, Los Angeles, Houston, and Orlando, as well as attempt to peek into the apartments of your friends. 9 cities are now covered, and yes, Google has moved one step closer to world domination. God, I just hope I close my blinds. A TiVo modding company is selling a TiVo upgrade that can record up to 144 hours of HD television. The company Weak Knees claims that owners of the Series 3 TiVo HD DVR can send in their units for modification that will allow them to record up to 144 hours of HD TV. But before you jump at the chance to record a lifetime worth of HD, keep in mind that such modifications will probably void your warranty. And finally, the new Star Trek film may have found its Mr. Chekhov. Anton Yelchin, who has appeared in films like Alpha Dog and Hearts and Atlantis, will play the signature Russian officer in J.J. Abrams' relaunch of the Star Trek franchise. But that's not all. The biggest news is that Abrams reportedly wants Tom Cruise to guest star in the film, and not as Captain Kirk. Instead, Cruise would play the ill-fated Captain Pike, and if you're a hardcore Trekkie, you'll see the genius in that casting. Live long and prosper. I did that right. Well, that's it for today, but don't worry, the feed doesn't stop here. Stay tuned to G4 all day, and look for the feed ticker at the bottom of your screen. We'll have all the news you need to know as it happens. I'm Layla Kaylee, and you've just been fed. Let's go back to Olivia.
I love that kid Anton. He's going to be great for Star Trek. Now, you guys, by now you should know the drill.
Come on.